Peabody and Sherman in here.
Where are we going today, Mr. Peabody?
Mexico, my boy. The year is 1910, and the famous person we'll tete-a-tete with is Pancho Villa. The way back whisked us back through the decades to a bandit camp in the Mexico Badlands. It was obvious that Pancho was having trouble with his men.
Pancho, you know we love you like a bandit, but how come all the time you're feeding us jumping beans?
Because, Gonzales, beans is all we got.
Well, if this keeps up, Pancho, we gonna jump ourselves over to some other leader.
Don't be silly, boys. Jumping is good for you. Gives you exercise.
We don't want no exercise.
Tell you what Pancho gonna do. I gonna ramp down, get mucho pesos, and buy beans that don't make you jump.
Better yet, stick up the town and buy tamales. I don't like beans no more.
Very well, I do it.
The nearest town was El Famino, undoubtedly the most poverty-stricken metropolis in the world. Sherman, we must warn these people Pancho Villa is on his way, and we'll start with that street cleaner.
Who's the street cleaner? I am the mayor.
Oh, I beg your pardon, Your Honor.
Mr. Mayor, you better tell your citizens that Pancho Villa is coming to rob you.
Oh, no, he ain't.
Why not?
Because we got nothing he can rob us of. This town is destitute, poor, bankrupted, broke.
What do you keep in that bank?
That's not a bank. It's a motel.
Mr. Mayor, have you any idea what Pancho Villa will do if he robs you and doesn't get any money?
Sure. He'll take an IOU.
He'll destroy the town.
Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, that's the way it's gonna be. Excuse me, senors, but I have a luncheon engagement around the corner.
What do we do, Mr. Peabody?
Well, there must be some money in the town, Sherman, and it's up to us to raise it. Just then, Pancho rode in.
Stick 'em up, town.
Mr. Villa, I wonder if you could come back at 3.
3? Can you give me one good reason why, senor?
Because the town doesn't have any money to give you now, but by 3 it will have.
That's not a bad reason. Okay, I come back at 3. Vámonos, caballo.
Our first step was the El Famino Bank.
You wish a room, senor?
The mayor was right. This is a motel.
We got special this week on safe deposit boxes. They're very comfortable, senors.
Look, my good man, if I were to hold you up, what would I get?
A sore back. I weigh 200 pounds.
No, Mr. Peabody means that if he held you up with a gun, what would he get?
Excuses. Nothing but excuses.
You have no money, then?
No one in El Famino has money, except maybe old man Moss. He's a millionaire.
Oh?
Sure, he saved money all his life. I bet you he's got at least $1.50 salted away.
The Moss Rancho was located on the very edge of town. We approached the rancho, and there on the porch sat Old Man Moss, kicking the bucket.
Mr. Moss, Pancho Villa is going to hold up the town at 3, and unless he gets money, he'll wipe out everything.
Would you be willing to donate $1 or so?
I will be most happy to, but all my money is tied up in food.
Food? I wonder what Pancho would say to that.
Food is all right. I was going to buy food with the money anyway. What kind of food you got, senor?
Jumping beans. 20 crates of them.
Senors, if I was to take these beans to my men, they would jump me to death. Well, I guess I got to wipe the town out. Who's got a match?
I can't let you do that, Pancho. I was willing to let you get away with a loan of $1 or 2 to prevent any violence, but as for wiping El Famino out...
How are you going to stop me?
With this! I produced a photograph of a fascinating senorita, one whose beauty was enough to overcome any man. Pancho Villa took one look at it and promptly fell asleep, and, strangely enough, so did all the other gentlemen in that area. We removed the desperado's guns and sent him riding off where he came from.
But suppose he comes back?
We'll leave this picture with the town. Pancho will fall asleep every time he sees it.
But I don't understand, Mr. Peabody. Why does everyone fall asleep when they look at this?
It's an old Spanish custom, Sherman.
It is?
Of course. This girl's name is Esther. And you know that when you siesta, you fall asleep.
Well, it's going to be a lot easier once I get the old meat grinder. I won't have to do all this chopping up like this. And of course, you can use it for pork and hamburger and, out of some really good steak and cut off all the fat. Have the best part of the meat of a steak and we're all set. Now I'm taking the green sauce and then pouring the green sauce all over everything. Now that's 10 ounces. That's a 10-ounce can, and that's going in all the chicken and onions, and we should be all set. So we're going to go over to the stove now and add some more ingredients to it. So we'll catch you back in just a little bit. Hey, you changed your clothes, huh?
Yeah, I gotta start teaching pretty soon, so.
Okay, all right. I almost got this meat done. It's too bad Bella can't be here.
Yeah, she's got school.
Yep, you're right. Now, explain to the kids out there about these tortillas, Dory.
Well, these are, you really gotta read the labeling. These are 96% fat-free, healthy flour tortillas, you know, all this good stuff on here. And then here's your regular flour tortillas. But which one's a better choice? It'll be a real good thing if you get used to reading labels. So we can see that it's kind of a trade-off. These have twice the fat of these. Here? Yeah, okay. These have twice the fat of these, but they've got less sodium. They've got about, maybe at least half the sodium of these. And this has got more carbs, this is less carbs, and this has got less fiber, believe it or not, and this has got 3 times fibers that this does.
So the normal one has more fiber than the one that's supposed to be better for you.
Yeah, and less fat. So if it's a trade-off between the two, I'd go with the regular ones. And the fact that we made our own refried beans with no salt, you know, is going to make up for the fact that there's maybe some extra salt in the regular flour tortillas. Okay, now I've zapped these in the microwave for just about 10 seconds just to have them be a little bit more pliable. I'm taking half of a serving of refried beans, mainly because we tried it with 1 full serving of refried beans, and it was huge burrito. We couldn't hardly get it shut. Okay?
Now you could use a large burrito that, you know, and then use a whole serving for that.
But if you're going to have to adjust what your serving size is,
right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So then I'm just going to take just a spoonful of our Greek yogurt that's been made even a little bit more thick because of the straining it. And then let's do, excuse me, just a 1/4 cup of the filling, 1/4 cup of the chicken filling, like that. It's still going to make a pretty good sized burrito. And then this is 1/8 of a cup of mozzarella, so it's a half of a serving. You know, always look on your packaging to find out how much a serving size is. Roll it up this way, and these are kind of open-ended. There we go.
And this one's going to be mine, so I'm going to have a couple 3 drops of hot sauce on it. Mm-hmm. 1/4 cup of meat. I did put that whole jalapeno in it after the meat was cooked down. I tasted it and I thought, oh man, I could put some more jalapeno. So I put the rest of that jalapeno in there.
Now you could use non-fat sour cream or cream cheese. Mozzarella, as your mom used to call it.
Yep. Well, let's put some drops of.
Oh yeah.
Good old Red Hot.
There you go, Red Hot.
3 of them if you can.
I folded the one.
There you go.
Help you
trying to burn me out.
Keeping it from going down the front of your shirt.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
That's excellent. That's pretty simple.
You're gonna be good.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, these are really looking good. I hope they taste as good. We had a little chance for the meat and everything to melt the cheese in there, but you can always stick that in the microwave if you wanted it.
Look a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Good, yeah, yeah. And now you could also take it like this and put it on a pan and put it in the oven so that the tortilla will get a little bit baked, a little brown, a little crisper.
Sure, if you want to, and if you want to make a whole pan.
Yeah.
Now we're just because it's just the two of us. We're used to just making maybe one of these and then having a side salad with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or some, maybe a spinach salad,
Yeah.
something like that.
Sure. Yeah, you could always put lettuce and stuff right on here too.
Yeah.
Some tomatoes.
So this is a good serving size.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And
So
I'm sure
that-
it's satisfying.
I know it's nothing that we cooked in the past, and we probably would have had 2 burritos or 3 burritos, but we're finding out how to eat right and the right quantity of food that your body really needs.
Boy, isn't that a reality
Yeah,
check, huh?
yeah. It used to be that my body was in complete control. Now my head, my brain, is starting to control my body,
Yeah.
which is a good thing, a very good thing.
And what's good about this, at first those refried beans tasted bland,
Yeah.
but the enchilada sauce in the chicken and the green onion and all that stuff, you can make up for the lack of salt by using other seasonings, and
Right.
that just really helps.
And we did a lot of.
And I don't miss it,
Yeah.
And also remember, there's more salt in your tortilla. So just the fact of just eliminating the sodium completely from the beans
Right.
is a big step in going toward heart health.
Right. So don't forget, kids, a burrito is nothing but a little burro. And what a burro is a donkey. So donkeys were used in Mexico to haul things around. So that's why they call a burrito. So you can put anything in this package that you want, and it's a burrito. Anything. But most of all, a burrito is a wrap. And that's a wrap. See you next time, kids, on Uncle Tom's Kitchen.
That Greek yogurt adds a nice little bite to it.
Yeah, it has a little kick like vinegar.